Connecting Arizona. Live from the 12 News studios at 200 East Van Buren. This is 12 News at 10.
Our Call 12 real estate team has saved a lot of people's homes, but what would you do if you found out that the house you're renting is going into foreclosure? Do you keep paying rent? Do you have to move out? Well, it's a topic that drew a slew of horror stories on our 12 News Facebook page. Melissa Blasius takes a look at the law.
The foreclosure process takes a long time, in some cases up to a year. But if your landlord quits paying the bills, does that mean you can too? Amy Pasco lived in her East Valley rental home for 3 years, then got a letter in 2009 saying the home was headed to the foreclosure auction block.
I cried. We had 3 kids at the time, and we had never experienced anything like that. We didn't know what to expect.
Amy decided to stop paying rent, but found out the hard way, foreclosure or not paying rent was a bad decision.
When we did that, we, within the 10 days, received an eviction notice and a letter for small claims.
Arizona law prevents so-called rent strikes, even if the landlord is not paying the mortgage. Amy paid up so she could keep a roof over her head, but for the next year dealt with uncertainty.
We just thought in 30 days we're out of here. We need to find a new home.
Right around the time Amy was dealing with all her headaches, Congress passed a law to clear up the confusion and spell out tenants' rights.
Most tenants do not know what their rights are.
The law says if a rental home goes into foreclosure, if the tenant has a lease and is paying a fair market value, the tenant can stay until the lease expires, paying rent to the new owner.
If the buyer of the house at foreclosure is not intending to move in, then the new owner has to honor the existing lease that's on the property.
But if the new owners want to move in and live in the house themselves, the tenant has just 90 days to move out. Amy is now renting a new home, hoping she never has to go through a landlord's foreclosure again.
It's a horrible experience.
And if you're renting a home, then somebody knocks on the door claiming to be the new owner and demanding rent, do your homework. Make sure they indeed bought the home and it's not a scammer trying to make a quick buck. Melissa Blasius, 12 News.